Sylvia, back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna be another kind of fun makeup challenge, and I got the idea from one of you guys. Shout out the S Club, always comes out with the best ideas. Jessica Mendoza suggested we do the opposite makeup brushes challenge, and she gave the example of like, for eyes, we'll use face brushes, and for my face, we'll use eye brushes. I don't really know how it's gonna go. The exact specifics of this, we'll kind of make it up as we go, because I haven't really seen anyone do this idea before, but we can be sure it'll get interesting, and who knows what my makeup will turn out like by the end of this. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel, click that little red button to subscribe. While you're at it, hit the notification bell, because there's gonna be more fun ones coming your way. So subscribe now and join the S Club today. Without further ado, let's get right into the challenge. So we're gonna attempt to do all the steps of a full face, just with all the brushes all messed up and opposite. So first step, primer. Wha-bam. I'm gonna use the Chanel Le Blanc primer. Just because it's a challenge doesn't mean we don't have to use great products. So I'll just start like pouring it on my face from the nozzle like I normally do, but for the brush, that's when we're switching it up. I'm thinking we'll use a brush that I normally use for eyeshadow primer. This is the Ben Nye DB8 brush. It's a tiny, small little paddle brush, and I'm gonna just get started because this is obviously gonna take me 10 years. Stroke by stroke, and the brush is just so tiny. So like 10 years later, it's also not doing the best job blending it right away. I'm probably missing some areas. I'm going super speed. Super speed. I don't have the patience for this, but this is what makes it fun. Ooh, we need some primer all up in there. Oh my God, I literally did one cheek and it felt like 10 years. This is not doing it for me. Jessica, you played us with this challenge. Moving on to the nose, okay, yeah, still taking 10 years, but I mean, it's getting the job done. Not very well, but we're trying. That's all that matters. I'm literally going so fast too, it's just not fast enough. Oh God, my forehead. If it wasn't so big, this might take less time. Just kidding. Can't forget the temple area. All right, I mean, cool. Primer's done, thank you. Tiny brush. Don't recommend that on a regular basis. Definitely takes a lot longer, but was it a disaster? Not yet, not yet. It's still going okay. Let's move on to foundation. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Thinking we'll use a blending brush that I normally use in the crease of my eyeball, perfect size for that. But for foundation, obviously, we're gonna have to put in a little more effort. I'm cringing using this brush for foundation right now. You guys wanted to see this. Let's just go in circular motions and try to get a good blend out of this. But I mean, I wouldn't normally pick this for foundation, obviously. Just taking 10 years to blend this out, and she's streaky, hella streaky. Are you seeing the streakiness? I don't think I can get this to blend really well, you guys. I mean, this is looking crusty dusty at this point. I swear, you guys, I'm on my way to getting carpal tunnel at this point. My wrist, whew, it's all in the wrist movements. Oh, it's in my hair, it's in my hair. Does that really matter though? I mean, look at how we're looking already. It's a lost cause at this point. 10 years later, still going at it, you guys. Got places to be. This challenge. Am I gonna even worry about blending down my neck? Definitely not. That's gonna take another 30 minutes, and we just ain't got time for that. Let's do a little stippling technique. Maybe that'll help. Definitely not. Quick close up. Oh my God. Are you guys seeing the streakiness? It is just not melting into my skin at all. Horrible. Horrible. We must accept it and move on. It's not getting better at this point. Next, I'm gonna use the Kylie Jenner concealer in the shade Ivory. Now let's just apply it directly from the little thing, just like I normally would. But to blend it out, let's use a Morphe M222 pencil brush. Obviously, I'd normally use this on my eyeballs, you know, in the outer corner, into the crease, whatever you want to do with it. But that's not what we're using it for today. No, we're blending out this concealer. Hopefully blending. The Beauty Blender would blend this out in 2 seconds, but oh my God, it's quite pokey. I wouldn't recommend the pencil brush for under the eye. It's a little scratchy and a little pointy for that delicate area. All right, I mean, I feel like we got the same kind of outcome as the foundation. It's streaky, it is crusty. Let's zoom in a little bit. Can you guys see this catastrophe going on my face? Using these products really just made it difficult to blend these into my skin. It's left a lot of excess product in my skin. I'm definitely looking more cakey than normal, but from over here, it doesn't look that bad, right? So we're gonna continue on. It's going okay so far. So next up will be setting powder. I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder one of my faves, but we're still sticking to the eye brush theme. So I'm using a Makeup Shack T53 brush. It is a small little flat paddle brush, which I would normally use on my eyelid to pack some shadow on there. But today we're going in with the setting powder. We'll dip right in there. Oh yeah, we got a nice little mountain. And let me just try and catch the fallout here. Normally, you guys know I use my damp beauty blender to pack on powder under here. This technique is a little messier, you know? It's getting in my eyeballs, getting in my lap, but that's okay. We will persevere and we will make it work. Because obviously we don't want our crusty, dusty concealer to crease today. Definitely not. Can't forget about the smile lines. We don't want that. And my T-zone's looking hella oily too, so let's fix that. And maybe this will help blend in the streakiness that is my foundation right now. Let's blur those lines one time. Help me setting powder. Fix my face. I'm asking too much. Actually, a little bit. I don't know. What do you guys think? No, I still look horrible. All right, so I mean, we're set. We're not creasing at least. While we let that bake, if you can call this baking, we'll move on to brows. I feel like the opposite of brow brush would be like a lip brush, but I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go, but we're gonna go in with a lip brush and hope for the best. And I'm gonna dip into my eyeshadow palette. Ooh. If you didn't know, Sylvia Gani has an eyeshadow palette with BH Cosmetics for the affordable price of $24. You get 24 shades in there, plus some highlights. This one's looking a little used and abused because it's my travel palette, so please ignore that. But dipping into Bare. And this? How am I gonna get feather brows with this? No. What the heck is this? Good job, Sylvia. You messed up. Let's do little flicks here. Oh, that kind of worked. Imitating brow hairs a little bit. Love that for me. Oh yeah. And let's just do a light dust over the whole brow here. A little fill-in moment. Okay, usually I would use a spoolie brush to help blend the product in. And there we have it. Oh my God. Let's turn the lights off. I feel like it would look okay in the dark, you know? Nothing's as bad as my foundation though right now. It's so bad. I thought I could make this challenge work, but it really is a challenge. Moving on. Still sticking with the eye brushes theme because it's going so well so far. So yes, we're gonna go in with Urban Decay's Beach Bronzer in bronze and using the Morphe M507 small, slender little blending crease brush. Just to put in perspective for you guys, I would normally use this for bronzer. Okay, something big, fluffy, soft, give you a nice, you know, sun-kissed look, but opposite brushes today. What is this gonna do for me? I'm scared to find out. I'm scared to find out. Let's just use a light hand and begin in the hollows of my cheeks. If you want your makeup to look crusty dusty and take 10 extra years to do, then I mean, sure, do the opposite brush challenge. I was low-key hoping this would actually turn out okay because I have somewhere to be after this and I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to redo my full face. So I'm a little stressed, but I definitely can't go out in public like this. My skin looks scary. This isn't that bad though. This isn't that bad. The technique is just to use a really light hand, literally just using the tiny little fluffy tip there and going in circular motions, hoping for a decent blend. No, it's too pigmented. We need to blend away the harshness. This is so cringe for me to do my makeup this way. I need a break. My wrist hurts. I need a break. The key is just going over it 20,000 bajillion times. That exact amount too. I counted. I'm excited to move on to my forehead. Not. Might as well update you guys on my life while I'm like taking a whole year to do this. There's been a lot going on kind of in my personal life and I'm trying to look for a new place to live right now. So that's been taking up so much of my time. It's been harder to like keep up with my uploading schedule, but like shout out to you guys for just sticking with me. Love you so much. But I finally found the perfect place and I'm moving in a couple weeks or so. So I'll give you guys a little house tour. I'm just upgrading my life. You know, my space. I filled out my apartment. I literally don't have one extra square foot of space in there. So I definitely needed to upgrade. And I feel like when you're just happy with where you're living, you know, your whole life just feels better. Wait, Sylvia, keep doing this. Come on, wait, are you taking a break? No time to stop. So I'm definitely excited to just make the move and get into my new place. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's so incredible. Like, I don't even know how I found this place. The key with this challenge is patience, you guys, which I don't really have. So it's difficult for me. Next. So next up is blush, and I'm basically running out of eye brushes, but we're gonna go in with the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach blush with the Real Techniques brow highlighting brush. It's hella dense, so this is just gonna not really give me the soft cheek application that you would want in a blush. And I'm gonna just kind of flick it around and hope for the best, because what else can I do here? Weird noises. You can see the blush streaks. No, blend. The urge I have to just take a beauty blender and just blend everything right now is just so strong. I can't do that though. That is not the challenge. I'll just be here. You guys, yeah, you carry on with your life. I'll just be here. See you 3 birthdays from now. Oh, Rihanna had her baby already? Oh, interesting. It's been that long? Okay. Nicki Minaj too? Oh, wow. Okay, I really need to hurry this up then. I'm wasting my life away. I killed myself. But moving on to highlight, I'm gonna go in with, oh, the most beautiful highlights you've ever known. I have this small little detailing eye brush dipping into Libra and Opal. Matter of fact, let me just shake that off a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Nope, that's not doing anything. Okay, back and forth. But I mean, highlights still booming. Yes, Sylvia palette. Love that. All right, so highlights on and it's not that bad. You know, I'm just gonna say that it's because I used my highlights and they just can do no wrong. So link in description, go get your palette. It won't fail you, even with the opposite brush challenge. I'm going in with the Fenty Pro Filter Primer. We'll apply directly on my lid, but then to blend it out, what we gonna use? An opposite brush. So let's go in with this IT Cosmetics foundation brush. Obviously it's massive. I have tiny eyes. It's probably gonna get in my nasty block brows, which are already disgusting anyway, so it's fine. Let's just get it all up in there. Yep, prime those lashes too while you're at it. I mean, that's exactly what I meant to do. Not bad, not bad. I don't know what happened here, and the bristles are just, what is going on here? What? The lashes are now stuck together because the primer's all up in them. Lovely. Not patchy at all. For eyeshadow, we're going back into my amazing custom palette here. I feel like the opposite of what I would normally use, which is this little crease brush right here, will be this guy. And again, the issue with my tiny small eyes, what's gonna happen? We don't know. We do know, it's gonna be messy. Let's go into rosé here, or at least try to, because I'm clearly getting like 3 other shadows along with it with this massive brush. Love that. Let me just try and at least flatten the bristles a little bit and do a nice sweeping motion. At least we did primer, because now this will just last us all day like we want it to. What? What is that? No, I did a little inner crease moment. Love that. Blend, blend. I can't even blend it away because this brush is so big. It's okay, we're doing an editorial look today. Very avant-garde. It's getting worse. It's not blending. The bristles are, stop. More bristles? Bruh. The key is just using your nails to separate the brush into multiple sections. Let's try and just use this part. Can you see what I'm doing? No? It must be the massive brush. Sorry, but we have to do what we gotta do. Okay, kind of blended a little bit down into my nose, but that's fine. So now we have eyeshadow like basically on my nose. Now I wanna try and replicate this situation over here because although it's ugly, I still want them to look even. So we gotta just try and do that little shadow moment on the inner corner here. And I feel like I'm gonna stick to a one eyeshadow kind of eye look here because I'm scared to go in with any other colors with this brush. It'll just turn into one big muddy mess. Like it isn't that already, you know, but it's fine. We'll move on. So next up is mascara, and you know, normally you just go right in there with the wand, but because today we're just doing opposite brushes and we're making up the rules as we go, and we're looking crazy already, so we have nothing to lose. Let's use a spoolie brush to dip into the mascara, because this is gonna go well for us, but we're experimenting, so it's fine. And let's use that on our lashes, see what we get. It's applying product. Is it applying it evenly? Definitely not, but I'll be honest, this is probably better than some wands for some mascaras that I've used. It's not that bad. Still getting to the root of my lash. All right, 10 layers later, we've got 2 strong lashes and the rest are just a little weak. Last step is lips. What do you first start out your makeup with? You probably use a beauty blender. Going in with the Kristen Dominique lip gloss with her MAC collab. Such a bomb color, by the way. Love this lip gloss so much. So sorry, I'm not gonna do it justice today with this beauty blender application, but let's apply some directly on the bottom of the beauty blender. Oh wait, what am I saying? The tip will help us be more precise. Let's put it on the tip. That's what she said. All right, product's on there. Here goes nothing. Oh wait, this isn't that bad. Not that bad at all. Ooh, with our little rose gold eye, it kind of matches. Am I gonna be able to do a lip liner? No. All right, so that's my full face. I took my hair down, you know, we're trying to look as cute as possible. Let's zoom in and really assess the situation. From far away, you guys thought it looked good, but no. Look at this. My foundation is thick and creasing, even though we tried to set it with that eye brush. It didn't do the trick. My eyeshadow, like what is this situation right here? It's scary. That's what it is. Honestly, the bronzer is like not that bad. It looks okay. I really took my time with it, gave you guys a little update on my life, so that's okay. The highlight, still booming. Thank you to my palette. Obviously, the mascara is way more difficult to apply using the spoolie brush, but I never done that before, and we were experimenting. It's fine. Definitely was difficult to coat all my lashes though, and it got everywhere. I thought using a lip gloss would give us some leeway with the Beauty Blender, but it really was difficult to stay within the lines. It kind of just got everywhere, and my Beauty Blender also wasn't clean because what was the point? I just dirtied it with lip gloss anyway, so it kind of mixed with my foundation that was left over on there. Disgusting, I know, but that's what this situation is, and we're not loving it. And brows? I mean, I feel like if I just use a spoolie brush to help blend it in, it wouldn't be that bad, but it was nearly impossible to mimic little tiny hairs with the lip brush, and I mean, that was the challenge. This is what we came out with. This is the final look. So I mean, I did what I could. It was definitely a very interesting and fun challenge to do. Thank you guys for suggesting it. Ask your favorite beauty gurus to try this challenge out because I'm curious to see how other people will do with it as well. I feel like patience was definitely key for this challenge. I tried to rush through it a little bit. I got places to be. I did not have time to be paddling with the tiny you know. But let me know what you guys think of this challenge. Try it out yourself at home. Send me pics, tag me, I'll repost you guys. I want to see how you guys do in this challenge too. And make sure if you have any video idea suggestions that you want to see me do, leave them down below and maybe I'll do your idea next. But that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel before you go. Click this button right here to get your hands on the most amazing palette you've ever laid eyes on. Obviously, it made the look. So shop that right here and check out these other videos of mine if you haven't seen them yet. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys. Mwah. Bye.